Are you feeling overwhelmed as a single working mom, or are you simply in need of a boost? Stay tuned as I challenge myself to share what I wish I knew as a young, tired, single working mom of two. Are you ready? Let's go. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dr. Hester Speaks, a Women of Integrity Ministry channel. Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel and for supporting and liking and sharing this channel with others. It is most encouraging. But if you're viewing for the first time, please be sure to hit the subscribe button right below this video frame. And at any point during the video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can comment, because doing those three things tells YouTube that you're in favor of this type of content across their platform, and it helps us to produce more content to support women. My name is Dr. Hester, and I'm a life coach, I'm an educator, I'm a conference speaker, and an author, and this channel is dedicated to developing women of integrity, all for the glory of God, because we believe His word that says that He knew you before you were formed in your mother's womb. He knitted together your most innermost parts, and He gave you a divine purpose, a divine passion, and a divine path. And He wants you to know the truth about your God-given identity. And our goal is to help you facilitate your personal development in all of these areas. As a single mom, you're a superhero in disguise. You're juggling a million tasks, wearing multiple hats, and somehow managing to keep everything together, even when it feels like everything is falling apart. I was a single parent for over 15 years, and although my children are now adults and I'm no longer a single parent, I want you to know that I see you, I hear you, and I'm cheering for you from the sidelines. Because being a single mom is not easy, but you're doing it, and that takes incredible strength and resilience. Exhaustion is a real thing, right? It's like, how do you ever function on minimal sleep and maximum stress? But you do it because you have to, because those little ones are counting on you. And then there's the financial stress, the never-ending worry about making ends meet, about providing for your family needs. It's a weight that's crushing over time. But you find a way. You find a way to carry it, to bear it, because you're a single mom. You're not just a single mom, you're a single everything. A single provider, a single caregiver, a single problem solver. It's like you're shouldering the entire burden on your own. And then to top it all off, there's the lack of support, the feeling of being alone in the journey, of not having a partner to share the load with. It's a hard road, but you're walking it one step at a time. There are days when you feel like you're drowning in responsibilities, like the never-ending to-do list, the constant juggling of work and parenting and life. You're not alone in this feeling, I promise. There are millions of single moms out there who are going through the same struggles, the same doubts, and the same fears. But here's the thing, you're capable, you're strong, and you're doing your best. You know, one of my favorite accounts in the Bible is about a woman named Hagar. Hagar was a single mother of Ishmael and faced significant struggles and hardships, including being cast out by Sarah and Abraham. Hagar became a mother of Ishmael after Sarah gave her to Abraham to bear a child. Then Hagar is cast out by Sarah, but is later provided for by God when she and Ishmael are in the wilderness. Hagar's story reflects the challenges and frustrations that can come with single motherhood, including feelings of isolation and fatigue. Her experiences of emotional and physical tiredness were the same as single moms today. As you read her story in Genesis, you will also see not only her challenges, but her faith, her resilience, her courage, and God's care for her and her son. Resilience because despite her hardship, she continued to persevere for the sake of her son Ishmael. And faith? Hagar displayed faith in God's provision, especially when she encountered him in the wilderness, and she had courage. She faced difficult circumstances with bravery, leaving her home and confronting her challenges head on. So be encouraged as we dive into 3 super tips, 3 brief, accountable tips that can help you manage your daily life better. Tips that are rooted in God's Word, that offer encouragement and wisdom, and the things I wish I knew as a young mother. Firstly, prioritize self-care. Yes, you heard me right. Self-care. Now, you may not always have the time to do so, but I tell you, in looking back, it is important. This can include taking a few minutes to walk around the block. It can include exercise. This could also include finding a time and a place to pray, to reflect, to hear God's voice. And I know it sounds selfish, but trust me, it's not. When you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to take care of your children, to be the mom they need you to be. Matthew 11:28 says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, learn of me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." Take time for self-care. Secondly, learn to delegate and ask for help when you need it. You don't have to do everything on your own, my sisters. And I know that there are times when you get stuck in your feelings and you say, well, nobody's going to do it like me, or I don't have anyone that really wants to help anyway. But there are people in your life who care about you, who genuinely want to help you. Your responsibility is to be selective, use wisdom and discernment. And if you run into a roadblock, find yourself a community of single moms who understand what you're going through. Galatians 6:2 says, "Bear one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ." So you're not alone, and you don't have to do it all yourself. You're not alone, and you don't have to be. And finally, focus on the present moment. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't dwell on yesterday, on mistakes, or what could have been. Focus on today, on the here and the now. Listen to Matthew 6. "Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Always remember, you can't control the future, and you can't change the past, but you can control how you respond to the present. Out of these 3 tips, I think the most impactful one is prioritizing your self-care. It's easy to put ourselves last on the list, to sacrifice our own needs for the needs of our children. But I want to remind you that you can't pour from an empty cup. You need to take care of yourself, your body, your soul, and your spirit so that you can be the best mom you can be. So here's a nugget. Psalms 23 says, "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." And yes, they will. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Your responsibility is to choose your confidence wisely for you and your children. You may be a tired single mom, but you are also a warrior, a survivor, a conqueror. You're capable and you're strong and you're doing your best. And that, my dear sisters, is something to be proud of. Again, the 3 tips are: prioritize your self-care, learn to delegate, and ask for help when you need it, and focus on the present moment. I pray that these tips and scriptures have been a source of encouragement and hope for you today. Remember, you're not alone. There are millions of single moms out there who are going through the same struggles, the same doubts, the same fears. So finally, I want to invite you to share your experiences in the comments below. What are some tips that have worked for you as a single mom? Tell us what scriptures have brought you comfort and strength. Let's uplift each other. Let's encourage each other. And let's remind each other that we're not alone. Additionally, if you need more support, if you need more advice, be sure to check out my other videos. I've got a whole playlist dedicated to personal development for helping women thrive. Don't forget to visit my website at drhesterspeaks.com. Check out the stores and the affiliate links. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, and LinkedIn. Just as a reminder, we're posting 3 times per week. So look for the full videos, look for the shorts, and the playlist. So until next time, you stay blessed and keep your light shining. See you next time.